Ladies and gents, welcome back to the channel. As always, I'm going to apologize for a lack of content over the last week plus. Vacation took the better of me. I was able to get some stuff on the Football Manager blog channel, but unable to get actual gameplay here. And I have to say, we haven't made it too far. This episode is going to be a conglomeration of things. I'm going to go through some of the transfers that we've done. Transfer deadline day, as you can see, February 14th. It is Valentine's Day. So we're going to go through the transfers that happened. We've got Man City today. Both games are going to be here. It's going to be a doozy. So anyway, sit back, relax, and let's get to it. Now, first up, Mike Maignan has come to me and asked me for a new contract. I had no problems. He's been a pretty good goalkeeper so far, so I'm happy to give him a new contract. Talk to his agent. And I don't understand this at all. Talked to his agent, said, hey, we want to offer a new contract. What's it going to take? My client wants 145 to 160K per week. Really? He's on 60K now. That's not going to happen. So I said, can you bring that down a little? Nope, not going to budge. That's what we're going to get. And we have interest from other teams. So better pay it or not. I was like, you know what? I'm going to designate this to our director of football and see what happens. 95K later. I don't get it. Why say we are adamant at 145 to 160K in there, and then basically I give it to someone else and they say, okay, 95 is fine. I mean, I can understand, maybe my director of football said we can't pay anything over this, but I mean, if I was the one doing the negotiations, I would have been screwed and they'd be like 200K. That's what I want, and I'm not taking a penny less. So anyway, screw that. But with Mike Maignan's deal all set, we do have some transfers to tell you about. I will tell you right off the bat, my coaches have been suggesting bring Adley back from his loan spell, and I did. And to be honest, he has been in 2 matches so far. I don't know where the 3 comes from. That's interesting. He's been playing very well. So I'm not playing him all that often because we do have a lot of players here and I need to figure out how to deal with that. But when he's played very well. So I'm happy to bring him back. But we do have 2 new boys in that I have not told you about yet. I'm actually going to do the one that we got on deadline day. Lucas Chevalier is a goalkeeper from Lille who apparently didn't do a great job at Lille. But I know him from some of the Football Manager blog stuff that I've been doing and have been really interested to take a look at him. So we brought him in for about 13 million, probably a little overpriced. I don't know. I'm not very good at that. However, but with both Tata and Morante leaving at the end of this season, and actually Tata has a contract from Newcastle, so he's gone, definitely come the end of the season on a free. But Morante as well is going to be gone. I needed a backup keeper that I could trust. I don't know if I can trust him yet. I haven't played him yet, but Lucas Chevalier is our new backup goalkeeper. So Morante is going to be pushed to the side. Tata is going to be pushed to the side. I kind of want to bring him in for some of the other games that I've had. However, I don't know what he's capable of yet, and I'm a little nervous. So we'll see what kind of game time he can get actually this season. But now, we've had several outs that you've already seen. You've seen Sailmakers go. You've seen Calabria go. I tried to get rid of Kair. It didn't work. People were after Tomori, and I really wanted to hold on to him because he has fantastic stats. But no one came in for him at the end. I remember it was a deal of someone came in for him. I think it was Tottenham came in for him, or maybe Real Madrid came in for him and said, I want this for really cheap. I said, no way in hell am I going to get rid of him for that cheap. He got pissed and said, why are you keeping me? And I said, you know what? If they come back with a much better offer that we evaluate you at, I will be happy to let you go. They never came back, and he's still pissed, but that's a different story. However, I kind of felt we still needed a center back that I could rely on periodically. Maybe not a starter, however, someone that I can rely on throughout the rest of the season, and then will become a starter later on. Kalulu is doing okay, but he's also playing on the right where Singo hasn't really started all that much. Calabria is gone, obviously. I just don't trust Dest all that much. We also have Thea, who hasn't played much. Kair, Tomori, primaries. And then we got this new boy in. I'm really happy about him. Take a look. Giorgio Scalvini has come in. I know people have mentioned him in the comments to look at him. I actually, when I saw those comments at the first time, I already had a contract in for him. So he was like 15 million at the time. Looks to be fantastic future player. Is 3 stars in the team right now. So he stacks up fairly well against some of our other center backs. Concentration of 15, decisions of 13. Okay, marking of 15 is fantastic. Tackling of 14 is very good for a 19-year-old. Pace is and acceleration are the only things that I'm really kind of worried about. I'm hoping they pick up, but overall, as you can see, he hasn't played in this many because he comes from Atalanta, but he has played in a couple of matches, has done fairly well for me. So we'll see how he does in the future, but I'm really happy that this dude is in. But that is it for transfers. No one, like I said, no one else has come in, and no one else has left. However, Sea of Green still, I've only gotten to a couple of spots. Last time out was the Supercopa final, 3-2 over Inter. Following that up with Brianza 2-0 win away from home. Third round against Udinese 4-1. And I am playing, because we have such a stacked squad, I am playing the big boys throughout most of this. Torino was a fantastic 3-0 win away from home. This one, it took a little while. So as you can see, we got Giroud is on fire as usual. 1 in the 11th and nothing else until the 54th. They had possession for a little while and it was getting nervy. Napoli, so they got the first, we got the second, they got the third, and then it kind of kicked off with Berardi and Giroud in the 70th and 72nd. It was definitely a nervy game. Napoli was first. I was very worried that we wouldn't be able to pull it through. I was really hoping a draw after the 70th. They were a tough opponent. Spezia previously had won against Roma, like 2-0. So I was going into this very worried. But then, oddly, in the 18th, Leao in the 22nd, he's back from injury. And then Bastoni gets one in the 26th, Verdi gets one in the 43rd. And I'm thinking, oh my God, we're going to get so screwed in this match. And then Tomori comes in with a 69th header. I was palpitating. It was hard to see. Why are we playing on the 15th and then the 7th? Holy hell. I have a lot of games to play in there. So I'm going to have to do what I can. This might be a short week for me. But today I will do Man City, both legs, and then we'll get through here and then see what happens in the Champions League after that. We do have the semifinal first and second leg against Napoli, so that's going to be a doozy. Juve are up there. It's going to be a tough end of the season. So anyway, let's get to the matches and let's see how we do. So we are at home on the first leg, and we've got a very standard lineup with Maignan in goal, Hernandez, Tomori, Kjaer, and Kalulu in the back four. Benacer and Tonali have been that midfield pairing that I've been doing pretty much the entire season. Leao, De Ketelaere, and Berardi does come in. Macias has been clamoring for more game time. Actually got pissed that I didn't give it to him and didn't stick with my promise. So I promised him again that I'll do it, but not today's match. Giroud up top. Giroud has, how many goals did Giroud have? Overall, he's got 27 goals in 24 plus 2 matches. That's why I gave him a new contract. Yeah. Now, Man City, Holland up front. Grealish, De Bruyne, Silva, Foden, Rodri, Cancelo, Laporte, Diaz, Walker, Ederson. It is a absolutely stacked lineup, as we all know. This is probably going to be the toughest match of the season, or set of matches. Even Juve, I will put Man City over Juve. I actually wonder, will Man City ever win the Champions League in the time that I'm playing these games? I don't expect a win here. Everyone else expects a draw from me. So we'll see what the team can do. I am going positive on this one, as usual. And you know what? I am going to already, opposition-wise, line up Holland with an always, always, and always. That is just going to be freaking insane. So Leao, I mean, it's got 6 people back. And Holland comes in from, I mean, see that pacey? Holland comes in from nowhere and somehow steals the ball. Walker brings it up. Oh, thank goodness it's over. But man, all I saw was a streak of blue come across. So Maignan into Tomori. I'm hoping that this doesn't bode bad for us, that we have a highlight right after. But Kalulu into Berardi. I'm loving Berardi, my friends. And thank you very much for the Drew. Thank you very much for the suggestion of Berardi. I was very hesitant with the rating that my scouts gave him, the money that it took, everything, but he has been very good for us. Oh my lord, is that Tonali? Ruben all the way up. Very bad pass to Kalulu. Kair. Apparently Man City give up possession easily. I'm not sure I'm seeing it right now, but, you know, hopefully that does bode well. All the way up to Foden, who is able to sneak it past Magnan and was 23. Who's Tamori? Man, that is not something you want to see. Grealish into Rodrigo, all the way up to Foden, who just, I mean, sneaks it past them both. Thank God for Theo stealing the ball back to Tamori. Now, one thing I would love to see is you can always see, you know, post-match or in some kind of, really, thank you, in some kind of analysis, Giroud, how does that not work? Silva was pushed by Tonali, and then nothing. But I would love to see oh, you do see right here. You can see it here. They're both on inverted wingers. Mazzala, DM, inverted wing backs. You can't see this formation, though, from my understanding, unless they've changed it. You can't see the formation when you kind of, you know, a week later you go back to the game. Well, how did Man City play? So I'll be interested to see how that is, because I've been wanting that forever, because you see teams that dominate you, and I just want to know, why did they dominate me so bad? Oh, stolen by Giroud. Benacer. Oh my God, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? And I mean, Ederson almost had a foul up, but there it is. Haaland comes down with the ball somehow into Foden, who's going to sneak his way around everyone. Thank goodness he shoots it across the face of goal. Unable to get it into the net, but man. Benacer with a great steal. I thought Haaland was going to get it back. But wow, look, I mean, he does get it back. I mean, why are you guys sitting on the ball? Thank you for stealing it off of Grealish. But why are you sitting on the ball and just kind of like, I don't know really what to do with this. And again, Kalulu is, they're saying, my scouts are saying basically, he has grown so much that he is now getting to or at a leading position, center back for the oh my God, I can't even talk. For the league. Yet I'm not really seeing it. Giroud, yes, 28th goal of the season. So, but Kalulu, they're saying, is, you know, one of the best, or getting to one of the best in the league. And I'm like, he's really not, though. I don't know. Maybe I'm not seeing it. Tonali with a fantastic cross de Calari, with a fantastic touch to Giroud, with a fantastic touch to the back of the net. Oh, you're gonna kill me. From Kalulu to Tamori, they've just not been doing very well today. Letting Foden in especially kind of brought that down. And then passes like that. What are you guys doing? Nope. Great pass up to Grealish. And that's a Kalulu red card right there. Well, that doesn't help me at all now, does it? Paolo Maldini gets the red card. Here, Kalulu gets the red card. I don't know what the hell just happened there. Cancelo just smacks it off the backside of his own defender. And that was the weakest shot ever. I could have probably walked from here in the States all the way over to there before that thing got to goal. And Ederson still dove for it. Yeah, that makes sense. So Berardi comes down with it. What's he going to do? He's going to smack it into Benacer, who's in, with like 16 blue people right there. Brings it back to Kair. De Ketelaere to De Bruyne. And then Giroud just skies it. That's not what you want to see. Giroud to Brahim Diaz. Theo. I don't know what to do with Diaz. I do have an idea of who I'm going to sell in the summer. And, oh, Berardi. Oh, I was going to just, I was probably going to dance at the street for that one. And then you have a pass like that. I mean, what is going on? Absolute stupidity. 17 shots, though, to their 15, and 7 for us on target to their 5. We have held them fairly well, I have to say. Even though Tamori, even though we have a red frickin' card. I mean, Kalulu was just pointless on that one. But my God, Berardi passing it into Tamori, fantastic header. That's why I want to hold on to him. But no, I'm pretty sure he's gone this summer. We're going to have to find some really good center back options. Scalvini is probably going to become one of our first choices. But holy cow. Can we hold on for 2 minutes? So about a minute left. What the hell is Baku doing? I mean, he had no one around him, and he's like, oh, I'm just going to kick it out. Whatever. Benacer with a corner. Can we make it 3? I mean, feel free to just sit there and do nothing. I don't care, but hold! Was that off the post, or did Ederson just catch it? I don't know. But 4 minutes in, blow the whistle, ref. Blow the whistle, ref. Singo! We might actually win this game. I mean, something might happen. You never know. 10 seconds left. Passing. Oh my lord. I don't know what that was. I just don't know what they're doing anymore. But that's the game, folks. 2-1 win over Man City at home. I'm probably going to play defensive as all get out in the next episode or in the next match. So we'll get you there next.